Good day everyone, this is the group 2. For today's discussion, we will tackle about Walang Sugat by Severino Reyes. So here's the objectives. First, redefine the formalism. Second, review the typical questions that critics ask when reading literature using formalist approach. Third, select questions appropriate for a formalist reading of Walang Sugat ni Severino Reyes. Fourth, interpret Walang Sugat using formalist approach. So, when we say formalism, describes the critical position that the most important aspect of a work of artist is its form, the way it is made and its purely visual aspects, rather than its narrative content or its relationship to the visible world. Unang yugto, nagburda ng mga panyulito si Julia. Darating si Tenyong, magkakayayaang magpakasal ang dalawa. Darating si Lucas at ibabalitang dinakip ang ama ng binata. Magpapaalam ang binata para sundan ang ama. Sasama si Julia at ang inang nitong si Juana. Maraming dumadalaw sa mga dinakip. Inaalipusta sila ng mga kura. Tinawag silang filibusterismo at mason. May hindi na makakain sa dinanas na hirap. May namatay na. Naroon si Kapitan Puten, ang ina Tenyong, na ibig makita ang asawang Kapitang Ingo, bugbog na sa palo. Darating si Tenyong. Hindi siya hahalik sa kamay ng kura. Kagagalitan ito ng ina, sinabi ng binata. Ang mga kamay na pumatay sa kapwa ay hindi dapat hagkan. Isusumpa ni Tenyong na papatay siya ng mga kura kapag namatay si Kap Ingo, mamamatay nga ang matanda. Magyayaya si Tenyong ng mga kasama na magsikuha ng baril at gulok. Makikiusap si Julia na huwag ituloy ni Tenyong ang balak dahil nag-iisa na ang ina ng binata. Sasalakayin pa rin ni Tenyong ang mga kura. Ikalawang yugto. May maliligaw si Julia na Miguel ang pangalan, mayaman, bugtong na anak. Nag-usap na ang ina ni Julia at mga ama ni Miguel tungkol sa pagpapakasal ng dalawa. Hindi alam ni Julia ang tungkol kay Julia at Tenyong. Magpapadala ang dalaga ng liham kay Tenyong sa tulong ni Lucas. Si Tenyong ay kapitan ng mga maghihimagsik. Walang takot sa labanan. Matatagpuan din ni Lucas ang kuta ni na Tenyong. Ibibigay ang sulat ng dalaga. Isinasaad doon na araw ng kasal nila Miguel. Sasagutin sana ni Tenyong ang sulat ngunit nagkaroon ng labanan. Maghahandang lumaban ang mga katupunero. Ikatlong yugto. Sinabi ni Lucas kay Julia kung bakit hindi natagunan ni Tenyong ang kanyang liham. Nagbilin lamang ito na uuwi sa araw ng kasal. Habang nanliligaw si Miguel kay Julia, si Tenyong pa rin ang nasa isip ng dalaga. Ayaw niyang makipag-usap sa manliligaw kahit kagalitan siya ng ina.
Si Tadeo na ama ni Miguel ay nanligaw naman kay Juana. Kinabukas ay ikakasal na si Julia kay Miguel. Nagpapatulong si Julia kay Lucas na tumakas upang pumunta kay Tenyong. Ngunit di alam ni Lucas kung nasaan na sina Tenyong. Kaya walang nalalabi kay Julia kundi ang magpakasal o magpatiwakal. Pinayuhan ni Lucas si Julia na kapag itatanong na ng pare kung iniibig nito si Miguel ay buong lakas itong isisigaw ang hindi po. Ngunit tumutol ang dalaga dahil mamamatay naman sa sama ng loob ang kanyang ina. Sa simbahan, ikakasal na si Julia kay Miguel at nang dumating si Tenyong na sugatan, nasa punto ng kamatayan, ipinatawag ni General ng mga katupunero ang mga pari para makapagkumpisal si Tenyong. Pinakinggan ng kura at kumpisal ni Tenyong. May huling kahilingan ang binata na sila ni Julia ay magpakasal bago siya mamatay. Galit naman si Juana ay pumayag ito. Pumayag din si Tadeo dahil sandali na lamang at pwede na uling ikasal si Julia at ang kanyang anak. Gayon din si Miguel. Ikinasal sina Julia at Tenyong. Babangon si Tenyong mula sa pagkakahiga at walang sugat. Sigaw ni Miguel. at gayon din ang sisigaw ng lahat. Gawa-gawa lamang ng general at ni Tenyong ang buong eksena. How it works, structure unified of Walang Sugat. How does writer's diction reveal or reflect the work's meaning of Walang Sugat? How does the author create tone and mood? What relationship is there between tone and mood and the effect of the story of Walang Sugat?
Review the typical questions that critics ask when reading literature using formalist approach. Number 1. How is the work's structures unified? Number 2. How does the various elements of the work reinforce its meaning? Number 3. What recurring patterns, repeated or related words, image, etc. can you find? What is the effect of these patterns or motifs? Number 4. How does repetition reinforce the themes? Number 5. How does the writer's diction reveal or reflect the work's meaning? Number 6. What is the effect of the plot, and what part specifically produce that effect? Number 7. What figures of speech are used? Metaphors, simile, hyperbole, personification, and etc. Number 8. How does a writer use paradox, irony, symbol, plot, characterization, and style to enhance the story? What effects are produced? Do any or this relate to one another or to the theme? Number 9. Is there relationship between the beginning and the end of the story? Number 10. What tone and mode are created to various parts of the work? Number 11. How does the author create tone and mode? What relationship is there between tone and mode and the effect of the story? Number 12. How do the various elements interact to create a unified whole?
Interpret Walang Sugat using formalist approach. The Walang Sugat by Severino Reyes, telling the love story of Julia and Tenyong. The story was all about sacrifices of Tenyong to Julia. When Tenyong left to join the Katipuneros, Julia forced to marry the rich man. When she didn't hear any news about Tenyong but her wedding interrupted, with a fatality wanted Tenyong, who returns with a dying wish to Julia. The story tackled the hardship of nationalism of Filipino in the hand of Spanish people. It is very important to note the cultural significance of Severino Reyes, and the importance of this the literary work. Reyes is considered to be one of the most popular and well-respected Filipino literary talents of early 20th century. He was not only a very talented and prolific writer, but he also created his own traveling performance company called Grand Compañía de Zorella. This particular company became the popular travel to many different towns and provinces performing the large group of people. Reyes was the fifth child born in Santa Cruz, Manila in 1861. He was a very well-educated man who attended several different institutions of higher learning. Eventually, Reyes would complete his Bachelor of Philosophy from the University of Santo Tomas. Formalist is a branch of literary theory that became a whisper at the beginning of 20th century. It has evolved the reaction of traditional position of priority content over form. For example, Walang Sugat, this is a novel structure and has not significantly changed in the several centuries. Ang Walang Sugat, dili ma-change in each and every century kay naka-citation na siya author nga si Reyes. Last, Walang Sugat is a love story woven with a love story. It is the story about forbidden love. The love between a lovely and privileged lass Julia and dashing young man from the proletariat named Tenyong.
Walang Sugat. Walang Sugat, set in the Philippines Revolution of 1896, Walang Batas sa Sugat was first published in 1898 and first performed in 1902 at the Teatro Libertad. The play is about the injustice Filipinos suffered under Spanish colonial rule, including the oppression of Filipino prisoners by Spanish pride for expressing their patriotism.
That's all. Thank you.